What's good in the web? This is your boy Q the Geek back again with another What You Should Be Playing. And it's the month of November, and really, what you should be playing is, damn, it's a list. Some Mario Odyssey, some of that Fire Emblem, Warriors, some of that Assassin's Creed. It's so many games that came out just last month that how are we going to keep up with the games this month? But because of the wonderful things that gaming does, I decided, let me still jump on here and talk about the games that I want to play and snag for the month of November. November 7th, Sonic Forces drops for PS4, Xbox, and the Switch. It's so good. It makes me feel so warm and tingly inside just to know that we finally have certain games that come out for all platforms. This reminds me of the 64, PlayStation, Xbox / Dreamcast days. Like, damn, it just feels so good that you can game on whatever you want and you can just have your preference to that system. It's kind of like Android and Apple phones. Like, they just need some other competition, maybe Google. The game looks crazy. It looks great. It looks like it's going to be a 3D version of Sonic, and I'm excited about it because Sonic hasn't made a great game in a long time where it was a standalone 3D version, not depending on its 2D predecessor or mixing it in like it did with, what was that, Sonic Generations. But that game is a must pick up if you're a Sonic fan and you want to feel that nostalgia. I mean, Mario just came out, you know it wasn't going to be too long until a Sonic game came out. On November 10th, Doom drops for the Nintendo Switch. And yes, this was last year's first-person shooter, some editors' game of the year, and it will be a port, but like a lot of people, I'm very interested to see how it runs on the Nintendo Switch. Mainly because I feel that 2K18 and FIFA were indications of the Switch with Unreal Engine and with particular dev kits can run these modern day graphical games, even if it's not in 4K, but they can run these games and it's in a handheld mode. I am not a huge Doom person, but I will say this. I've been taking a lot more chances on games with the Nintendo Switch because, it's really like rebirthed the inner gamer in me. Not that I ever really stopped playing games, but now being able to play, it's like playing a top AAA title in your bed. We haven't done that in a long time. And I also can do other things while I'm playing a game. And if it gets crazy or if it gets real, I can take it and boop, put it in the dock. On November 14th, another game that's out of my box, LA Noire drops for the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and for the Xbox. And on the PlayStation version and the Xbox version, it's going to be DLC included, and it's also going to be $10 less than the Switch version. So, like a couple other games I have here on this list, they haven't learned how to make us, the consumer, not have to pay this extra money for the whole cartridge fee yet. But I'm going to snag this game for the Switch if I can maneuver it. I still want Fire Emblem and Mario Rabbids. So many games, and I still haven't got Assassin's Creed yet. But anyway, LA Noire for the Switch is said to have a few more key features. One where it has, if you guys remember a long time ago, Nintendo, when it was the NS, was talking about, or when it was the NX, it was talking about the hand motions and stuff. It's going to have some hand motions and different things that reads on the screen, which will allow, they say, for more detective type work for this type of game. I like detective games and I like clues, I like strategy, I love RPGs, so this game seems like it's going to be in my wheelhouse, and that comes on the 14th, so if I can maneuver, if I can Tetris some money, I'll pick it up. Also on the 14th is that fateful, there's an arrow in my knee, Skyrim comes out for the Nintendo Switch. And yeah, this is a PlayStation, Xbox, 2011/2013 Game of the Year port, but again, this is also one of those challenges to see how the game plays for the Nintendo Switch. And I'm going to pick the game up because I've had a love-hate battle with Skyrim. Skyrim to me is a great game, and I believe that it does deserve or did deserve all the accolades that it had. But Skyrim, honestly, was a little lonely. Many hours I just roamed different court sides and different villages, or just fighting wolves and orcs and different beasts and villains and just stuff in the game. And I just had a temporary person that can be beside me, so a lot of the time it felt a little hollow for me. But with the addition of coming to the Switch, I will be able to play the game while I'm doing something else. And if it gets real, like I said earlier, I'm gonna hit it in the dock mode. But I'm excited to see how the game plays on this, as well as Doom. I want to see it. Bethesda said that they had some surprises, and they showed up, and they showed out. Also on the 14th, another game that was also on PlayStation and Xbox is now finally coming to the Switch almost a quarter later and $10 more, is Rhyme. And immediately I liked Rhyme because it looked like a mix of Jungle Book, Zelda, and Ico. And I really liked that. I held off on getting this game mainly because it's out for the other systems, and because it's $10 less for it being out on the other systems. And the Switch, well, I didn't know if it was going to have a lot of games by the end of the year, but damn, did they fool me. It's a game overload, and I just start playing Odyssey. I'm in the infancy of Odyssey and still need to go pick up Assassin's Creed Origins in Egypt. I haven't even played one before. I'm excited. It's just so much stuff out there and so much stuff to play. But this has been your boy Q the Geek. Did I miss anything on the list? Do you have any games that were coming out in November that you think that I missed? Well, if you do, or if you agree with anything that I have on my list, put it in the comment section below. And if you're new to my channel and you like this content, make sure you hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on all things video games and all things geek. Peace!